Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Olympus server. How are we all doing today? Fantastic, then. So I did some work. We were working on this window here, trying to figure out if we could gain some space up above by adding it in. So I did add it in, and I've gone all the way to... Ooh, this looks kind of weird, with that thing jetting towards you. Alright, so there's a window on the right, and here is me replicating it on the left. I still might do some stuff here where it transitions into the other part. And then I think I've done this right. I haven't done it all the way up, I kind of stopped. But I believe it's the same way. I'll have to double check. And then eventually I'm going to replicate basically what we see there all the way up that side. So it might change a little bit up front, but these sections here should be, I think, the same. Or they're going to be anyway. Because I don't want to. Although making original designs is a lot easier than trying to replicate designs. I have a hard time just replicating. And same with the other side here. So this area I do want to work on relatively soon. It's getting there. Maybe once we finish the staircase. That will depict? Is that the right word? That'll determine what happens in this area here, and then maybe we can kind of finalize. I also cleaned up some of this stuff here. There's a lot of blocks that didn't need to be here because there was like an older design. Like I started the window and then I was like, nope, I don't like that. So I pushed it out further. And I'd left old blocks behind, so I got rid of those. And we might extend this window all the way up. I'm not too sure. It might be a bit low. We'll see. We shall see, but yeah, same with this. This has to be replicated to the left-hand side. And then I put these windows in as well and got them done up to the top of the window frame. I didn't go as high as I did on the other side. Ow. But I did go up to this height. And I am liking these windows as I put them in. I think they're good. I think they add to this. I really like the look when you can just look outside and get some window action. Before, this was kind of the only main window we really had until I added those in. And these other areas have been open. I guess this is going to be a window as well. But I think this adds to it. It might look a little weird that they're not at the same height as that window. But I'm hoping I can build this area up a bit so that that doesn't appear to be an issue. And that's where this is going, in case you're new or don't recall me telling you, or maybe I never told you. But the enchanting table station is going to go up here somewhere. So it'll probably be... I kind of want it in front of the window, I guess. So it'll probably be somewhere around here. Is this not even? Oh, it is. Odd. It looks even. For some reason, that looks the same distance as this distance. Because it pretty much is. I guess that's probably why it looks the same. Because that's only half. Anyway. So yeah, the enchanting table will probably sit right here, or maybe somewhere about this height. And this is where we'll have another portal window, similar to my single-player world. A portal, giant portal, hopefully, if it doesn't interfere with our other portals. And then we will do a stained glass. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be... I need to make a giant mural, I guess. So if you have any ideas what you think we should make a mural of for the tower, or even want to submit anything that might fit there, but maybe I'll get you guys dimensions first if you do want to play around with that, similar to my single player. Get your windows in my builds. So yes, I put one over here as well, and I think I want to keep it. You can see how it kind of jets into the stairwell a bit, but not much. And we could do something here. I don't know if we can make a walkway go around, because this should be at this height, or the floor would be at this height. And there's a lot of dead space over here, as we can see. And again, floor height would be here. Let's put a torch. Torch all the things. So, I don't know. I mean, we could almost have a staircase in here somewhere going up. The only problem is I don't think we have a way, or anywhere to put it, or any way to connect it up here once we get there. Because there's this stairwell that goes around. And you can see there's not much room. I've got that guy already in place for... Who is he? Oh no, this is the corner. Yeah. Okay, so this is the diagonal symmetry. So this wall is going to go right here as well. So, alright. Here there will be stone, right where that dirt is, that torch. And then, there's going to be something behind here as well. I think it's supposed to be red clay, actually. So there'll be red clay where I put the dirt to cover those holes. So you can see there's not really room for another staircase in this area. Maybe if I got rid of this sorter, and then we could go down and turn. I don't know. This is not in the way anymore. Well, we might be able... Ooh, voice crack. Maybe we can. No. I'm trying to think if we could sneak this way. Right? If we had stairs right next to this guy, so instead of going up, we go down. But you can see where this wall is. And that's where these windows would be as well, actually. I wasn't sure if we could fit the windows in. But if we look here, I don't know if we can. Again, this stuff would be gone, but if we go up top, I did place the coal at the very top, and you can kind of see where the windows end up. Maybe we can make it work. I don't know. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Today's going to be pretty much just a run-around episode, I think. We'll work on a few little things, but for the most part, I'm going to try to record it all in one little go. Show you some progress I've been working on. I mean, this itself took hours, hours and hours just to do these silly windows. Okay, so if we look here, that's our window frame. I don't know where the... I guess this... I assume I did it so... Like, this was done a different day than when I'm recording, so if I'm not completely on top of what I did in the past, that's probably why. Yeah, so that would be our window frame. The windows would come down pretty much where the dirt is, I think. Okay, let's, how will that fit in? Oh, that could work. I think that could work without looking odd. Yeah, all this wood here is all extra, extra, extra. Not needed. From a different plan. It is no longer the plan. We change our plans. Since this build takes forever to do, our minds change partway through building it. Alright, where is that? Is that dirt there? Okay, so that dirt would be the end. It's going to be close, mind you, and we wouldn't be able to do much more with it. Like, you wouldn't be able to come back here, I don't think. But, let's get the dirt all the way down. I mean, I could do it in coal, I suppose. Although, it's going to be a dark block in front of the black sky. Maybe we'll go sleep. Good. Yeah. I think these are supposed to be 14 high, so let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe it is. So we would be... Okay, this would be interesting. If we put a window here, it would be going lower than where we're currently standing, of course. Of course! It would be here, roughly. At this height. Let's see here. Okay. Right there, and... Is that the right height? Whoop. Yes. So like that. And like that. Yes. Okay. So this would be where the frame would be. What would that do for us? It might be kind of in the way. I don't know. What I'm thinking is if we can fit this window in and kind of have this as being a little bit of a railing. So instead of it kind of butting up to the edge of the window, it could kind of be in front of the window a bit. Okay. Probably wasted so much wood, or have let so much wood fall and despawn, and I worked so hard to get it. Sort of. When I chop down trees, if that's working hard, I guess. I don't know. And coal, guys. Oh my god, coal. I even went caving. I went caving in the area around my tower, into caves I've already been into, just to do some fortuning of some coal. Alright, let's sleep the night away. Sleep, sleep. Okay. Yeah, it's fairly open. So I don't know if we're going to have like a staircase, like a little bit of a staircase to get to the enchanting area. So go up a little bit of a stairwell. I don't know. I have to think about that area and play around with it a bit. I just kind of have an idea. But beyond that, not much happening. Let's see if we have any more coal. We might have a little bit. Then I think we're going to take a trip to the roof. Show what else I've done. That's obsidian. I wish I had that much coal. Oh, really? What about my ender chest? That's not an ender chest. How about my ender chest? More wood. Man. Alright, well, I have to go caving again, I think, is what I need to do. And just load up on coal. I haven't checked everywhere. I checked my old, like my mines, my strip mines. I checked the old hole down there at the bottom in the island. My old starter hole. I checked there. I got a hole 7. And nope, I thought maybe I'd left some coal there. There's a hole 8 in there. Wow. We're poor. But anyway, we can kind of tell what's going on, I think. We can finish this one. Yay! Okay, so we're not doing anything that involves coal today. So we could do that. We could have windows here. There's not much of a gap for this to be a railing. I mean, I could bring this in, too, I guess. I kind of want that lamp, because I think it's actually preventing spawns. Is it? No, we're... Well, let's see. Yeah, block light 7 here. 8 is good. 7, 8. So this guy would be able to spawn mobs, just barely. So if I do bring this back to, say, like there, if we really wanted to, we could do something like that. That would be cool, I think. And that would add a bit of a gap, a bit of a railing, and allow us to see out this window. And you could also look down. And then if we come down here, I guess this is floor height. Get rid of F3. So we could actually use this space for something. I don't know what. This is a drop shaft, so this has to be filled in. But we could still come out to... that's going to be wood. Like a saw. Let's just finish this up. Boop, boop. Alright, so yeah, this will be like that, I get. Oh, that doesn't look right. What have I done wrong? Okay, that's not there. You go there, you go away, and then bonk bonk. Good. Alright, so if we had that the floor, planning and planning, we can bring that straight across. Okay. And we could have this area as something. We'd obviously have to make a wall or something right here to block in all this stuff. But this could be a little alcove, is that what you call it? Just a little cubby hole with some windows that you could look out, I guess. And maybe we can use it for something too, I don't know what, but that's a decent amount of space that we could possibly put something here. Again, we got to keep in mind that's going to be red clay, that's going to be red clay as well. But I imagine we can do something with that. Cool. Alright, so that's some good planning done. Good job, us. Trying not to make sure I don't create too many spawning spaces, which it looks like I have. There we go. That might take care of them. Okay. Here's the inner workings of my sorters, in case you haven't seen these. These are the double deckers. I have the chests on the bottom and the chests on the top. This is particularly for my clay, but there's one sorter. Basically, the dividing line is right here. One sorter to the left, and another sorter to the right. And they just have, what do you call them? Alternating designs, so they don't interfere with each other. But anyway, that is all that. There's that recap. Let's go to the roof. To the roof. How do I not get to roof through here, apparently? I need a way out. Okay. Boing. This could work. This could get us to the roof. It's not the proper way. Nor is it a good way. But it's a way nonetheless. Let me out. Let me to the top. Alright, what have I done up here? I haven't done anything actually to this stuff, I don't think, since the last time I showed you. Oh, I know. So, the window. What did the window gain us? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have not moved the stairs. The stairs are in the exact same place they've always been. Yes. So we have this gap. We have this. I have an air gap here to allow the glowstone. Some of it could be moved in, but then I wouldn't be able to have the glowstone in here. And I want the glowstone for the added light at night. So at nighttime you can kind of see that there's light in here and you can see the red behind. So I can't really move this forward anymore. And I can't replace the... Well, that one I can. That one I can't. That one I can't replace with glowstone. Then I could move this in. And that doesn't really help me because I kind of want to have a gap. It would be nice if I could have that being the red clay. That would gain me a little bit of space, but really not that much. And it wouldn't move this wall anyway. It wouldn't move this block. So where does that leave us? I don't know. What I'm thinking now, instead of turning it that way, can we turn it this way? So we'd still gain, let's see, alright. We're going to put stairs. We're going to move it back regardless, I think, to gain our extra height. So this would be the last stair probably, and this would be the landing. And if we had half slabs, they'd be on top of that. So we would be gaining one block. And then I guess the stairs, the next stairs would start right there, I guess. Okay, so let's see where this takes us. Please take me somewhere wonderful and not terrible. Wonderful, I say. Okay. This might work. No, it's not going to work. We're getting too close, I think. We're too close. The staircase is going to be the death of me. Okay, well, that should be a stair. So it'd be like that. Roughly. And maybe even in stone. So that wouldn't be too bad. You'd come up and you'd turn. Well, again, we'd be higher. We'd be like that. And then we'd go up. Now where do we come through? Just poke that little hole. Don't mind me. Where is that hole? It shouldn't be that hard to find. This shouldn't be this difficult. Okay, we're right here. Ah, yes. That doesn't look good, does it? So we'd move it. We'd gain this space, I guess. So this we could extend, so it would be like that. So it wouldn't be as claustrophobic. Let's see here. Boop. Yeah, we'd gain that. Out of my way, please. But holy, that's pretty cramped this way now, isn't it? Like if we now do that here, for instance. Did I gain any of those chiseled blocks, or was I not using them? I don't know. Apparently not. Maybe I didn't pick them up. Yeah, they are. Yoink. Or the one, I guess. There was only one. Alright, so if the railing came up, it would likely stop. Hitbox stair. Why? Why so difficult? And these stairs are 5 wide, right? Indeed they are, and we're already at that edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have a stairwell right here. That looks really goofy. That looks even worse than where I had it. So that is not going to work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gotta work, guys. The tower, it just has to come together properly. We can't have these hiccups. It's taking long enough as it is. Alright, I need some more stuff, and I need less stuff. My stuff, this is full. No more room. Okay, we're not using that. We're not using... What are we using? We're not using that. We're not using that. We might use that. Cobblestone. Andesite, we're not using. This glass, we're not using. Dark oak, I'm kind of using. Okay, let's grab some actual dark oak stairs. If I can find it. I don't have a sorter set up for the new trees. Well, they're not that new anymore, but they were at one point. Alright. That should do it. Okay. So I played around here to see how much height we could possibly gain, and I think we've gained actually a little bit more. A little bit extra length. It's always nice. Okay. Perfect. 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 Alright. So I don't know if this is too claustrophobic. It might be. But you can see what I've done. I've made that. That is too claustrophobic, isn't it? So that gains us all the way up to here, though. And if we did that... Imagine the power. So if we did that, this is where the next stair would possibly start. Yoink, which means it's 2 blocks in front of that one, which means this one would be 2 blocks in front of that one. And yoink, let me up, please. And that would instead bring us out to there. Is that better? Does that do it for us? So that would be there. 1, 3. That's good counting. 4, 5. No, it's not even correct. No. I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. There we go. That's not bad. That is not terrible. There's still a decent gap over here. This is going to be all open. We could get out of here. Go away, please. And then we can have this loop around. So we'd have it, the floor would keep coming this way. We'd have a balcony looking over the stairwell, kind of the way this dirt is sketched out. Yes, yes. This stair would be gone. So all this would be floor. We'd have a railing, maybe where I'm standing. So this would be all open to the bottom. This window would possibly go even higher then, and be even grander. Who knows? Okay. I like it. Let me see if I can get that stairwell, in place for you guys. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Well, wait, that depends on this being like this. Doesn't it? And I don't necessarily want it to be like that. Can I bring it forward again? I can't. And if it's just... Oh, we're so close. We're gonna get it. But if I move that one more forward, I think that's still gonna work. That's still fantastic. It's not as good. It's not as good. And we could actually make it like a... I could convert it or something. Like I could make it... I could try... No, I couldn't. I could try to make it diagonal of some kind. Maybe I can. Anyway, let me try to implement this. And yeah, hopefully it all works out. Alright guys, I've done it, I think. I basically took this pattern here, I hope, and I've kind of extended up there. There's obviously some holes. I still gotta figure out how I want to do the underneaths. And I think the underneath of the landing is going to be done in the same manner as I do the underneath of the floor, which I still have to do. And that might end up being like this guy. I can't really tell from here. But if we go to the other side, we might try to do something like that. It's basically very similar to the floor pattern, reversed. So we might do that, not too sure. But anyway, I think the stairwell will work the way it is. So I did end up keeping it the way I had it laid out. So this is a little bit more narrower than I would like, but I think it's okay. One more would have been nice, and we might have been able to get away with it, I'm not too sure. But the stairway continues up there, and I've continued that pattern. I don't think I've added the buttons or anything yet on the other side, but no. But for the most part, it's kind of there. Oh, this is wrong, so this needs some more of those guys. Fill you in. Good. Yeah. Alright, so that's kind of neat. And there'll be a bit more bulk under there too to give it a bit more substance so it doesn't look like it's kind of cracking right there. And then we go up, we remove him, we come up here. This is going to be roughly pretty much the wall. We're either going to use that red or we'll add in something else. But yeah, pretty much all this is going to be wall. So we come up here to a little bit of a landing and then we just go up a little bit more and we're up. So I just kept it straight. It's decent enough, I think. It's big enough. I started laying out this, but I ran out of coal. So I couldn't really finish. I could put the rest of the other blocks, mind you, but oops, that one was wrong. I was fixing it. I didn't fix it very well. But yes, that is going to be it, I think, today. I have one last thing to kind of show you guys what I've been working on, and we will call it an episode. Here's my floor layout. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Anyway. But I kind of roughly laid out how far I want this to go. So we'll probably have a railing like we discussed. But what I haven't shown you guys and what I've been working on is if I look up, there's some more work done up there. So why don't we go take a peek, see what that is all about. There's a creeper up there. Fantastic then. Still not a very good way to get up there other than this ender pearl elevator that I totally didn't use. But there's this guy. That's pretty much our only way up here at the moment, other than pillaring. I think there's a ladder. No, I got rid of the ladder. But anyway, what I did, been doing some replication, which is very tough, I find. But I took this upper perimeter and I extended it all the way around. So we now have basically the upper rim of the castle kind of laid out. Assuming I didn't put it in the wrong spot. But yes. Oh, that's what happened. I ran out of torches when I was doing this. Yoink. There we go. Yeah, you can see all this. It's mainly just the stairs that has been done. The dirt's not all that significant. But the stairs are all in the proper placement and all that as they should be compared to over here. Assuming I didn't screw up, which I probably did. Because I kind of went, I started here and I was like, okay, I'll just mirror it. And I mirrored it until I get to the halfway point. Then I measured the halfway point. It was wrong. Then I did it again. I checked. It looked all right. Measured again. It was wrong. And yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Usually it was something because I'd do something like this goes 2 blocks that way. Instead, I'd make it go 2 blocks this way, which would totally shrink the circle. So yeah, I did that over and over again. Not just this quarter, but this quarter, that quarter, the other quarter. Yeah, I screwed up a lot, let's just say that. Took a very long time to do this little amount of work, but it is done. And I think it helps. And I've noticed something, actually. If we go over here, we may have a problem. We may have a huge problem. The farm is outside the castle. It's not supposed to be like that. So yeah, it's kind of screwed up the placement of those farms. But if we look straight down here, okay, we see water and we see the wall of that farm. If we go over to that same spot over here, I'm pretty sure we don't see that. We definitely don't see a farm. But, and that's not even that. Oh, we go out one more block, I suppose. But anyway, this is the stairs. So if we're looking down, you can tell we don't have room for a wall of a farm. Because it's supposed to be wood, stair, all that kind of stuff. Even if it was 1 block back, it would still probably cause issues. Although I could just make the farm red, so it would work out. But yeah, there's a dilemma. Not sure what I can do about it right now. I'll leave it until it becomes a proper problem. And once it's in the way, then I'll think about removing it. Until then, I could probably get a lot of harvests out of it, which I haven't actually done in a long time, so this thing is ready to go. It is ready to go. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you'd enjoy. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.